Welcome to Living High, Wild, and Free. In this video, we're going to discuss the stages of hypothermia. Be sure to stick around to the end for this potentially life-saving information and to share this video with your adventuring partners. Now let's get started. Winter is upon us, and now more than ever, simple mistakes can make life-altering or even ending repercussions because of the extreme cold temperatures. However, depending on age, physical condition, and length of exposure, hypothermia can set in with ambient air temperatures as high as 10 degrees Celsius or 50 degrees Fahrenheit, and water temperatures as high as 20 degrees Celsius or 70 degrees Fahrenheit. The human body is a highly complex construct of symbiotic mechanisms. Some parts of the body are more critical than others, like the heart, brain, and lungs. These organs are highly sensitive and need to be within a few degrees of 37 degrees Celsius or 98 degrees Fahrenheit to operate effectively. If put in a situation where the body is being cooled more quickly than it can produce heat, these vital organs will slow and eventually stop. Before we dive deeper into the effects of hypothermia, let's go over some basics of biology. Where does body heat come from in mammals? Well, every cell in the human body is performing a task, whether it's replicating itself, moving nutrients, or remembering that one Backstreet Boys song you secretly thought was pretty cool. A byproduct of that action is heat. Some tissues like muscle produce more heat than others. That's why when we exercise, our body heats up. Our body has evolved to retain core temperatures at all costs. That brings us to the first stage of hypothermia, cold ligaments. As the hands and feet begin to cool, blood vessels restrict to reduce the amount of blood flow. This is done to diminish the amount of cold blood returning to the heart. Signs of prolonged exposure of cold temperatures to the hands and feet are pale skin, numbness, loss of dexterity, and mild to high discomfort. While out adventuring in remote locations, disaster can come from simple mistakes. Taking precautionary measures like not going out alone, staying in cell service, letting someone know your approximate location and time schedule, carrying emergency supplies, educating yourself on and practicing different survival techniques beforehand, and not going out in dangerous conditions can help diminish the severity of the situation. As the body continues to cool, it tries to generate heat by contracting and relaxing muscles rapidly. This is commonly known as shivering. The symptoms of the second stage of hypothermia is excessive shivering and apathy. In this stage, the core temperature drops only a few degrees, but this is enough to slow the functionality of vital organs. Breathing is slowed, logical thinking becomes more difficult, and mobility is hindered. At this stage, if the effects of hypothermia are not reversed, then it becomes exponentially more difficult to survive. Person suffering from moderate to severe effects of hypothermia will have trouble thinking rationally. If you notice a venturing partner becoming forgetful, having trouble forming sentences, or speaking incoherently, this could be signs of being dangerously hypothermic. It will seem like they are in a dreamlike state. They have trouble focusing, their movements are slowed, and may appear to be acting irrationally. This is the third stage of hypothermia. If this is happening to you, it could be challenging to diagnose as your logical thinking is impaired. In this stage, it is paramount to seek shelter or an outside heat source like fire. Do not shock the body by heating it too quickly like a hot shower. Rather, slowly allow heat to return to the body. If the body continues to cool, the brain has a safeguard. It will signal to release feel-good relaxing hormones like serotonin. Persons suffering from severe hypothermia will go from being uncomfortable, fearful, and struggling to relaxed and feeling warm and sleepy. A negative 20-degree winter day feels like a beautiful summer afternoon. The sun feels warm and good. The whole world seems so beautiful and right. If this is happening to your adventure partner, the person may become difficult to deal with. They may be dismissive of your helpful suggestions, telling you they feel warm and just want to rest and to be left alone. If this is happening, under no circumstance should you allow your partner to stop seeking warmth. If this is happening to yourself, it is incredibly difficult to fight the effects of this and get to safety. It feels as though you're in a dream, and just like a dream, it is almost impossible to realize it. It will take incredible amounts of focus and effort to continue moving. If a person succumbs to the effects of the fourth stage of hypothermia, they will often fall asleep to never awake.